Hi there. This is Stephanie, Talk Tales and Trivia. How are you? I hope all is well. I am dandy today. I am swell today. I hope you're happy, and I hope that you are having a great day. I am, because today's topic is one of my favorites. Well, one of my favorite foods. Let's just say it's pizza. Tell me that that is not part of American pop culture, past and present. We love pizza. Yes, pizza is definitely an American mainstream favorite. I love pizza, but recently I've limited my intake of pizza. I was eating way too much pizza and my body was not handling it well as I've gotten older. The grease began to upset my tummy. Yep. I found myself wanting to be more health conscious as well. And maybe about a year ago or so, I pretty much gave up dairy, wheat, processed food, meat. I don't know what else, but I gave up a lot of stuff and I stopped eating as much meat as I was, except for the occasional prime rib. Gotta have that red meat every once in a while. And I still eat quite a bit of chicken, and I eat the pepperoni off of a pizza if we have it. I still have pizza every once in a while because I crave it, and every so often it's a very good thing. You know that it's perfect when coming home from vacation and there's absolutely no food in the house. Yes, you know what I'm talking about, and I'm not alone here. Yes, I've tried it both ways. I have actually forgotten to clean out the refrigerator before I go on vacation and have come back to moldy, disgusting food that I have to throw out. And now I make time to clean out the refrigerator before I leave so that when I come back, there's absolutely nothing in the refrigerator to eat. So that's when a pizza comes in handy, and I'm usually driving back, or we're driving back from the airport and we both are like, okay, we need a pizza. Let's get a pizza. I can't stand it anymore. You know, I do have a tale to tell, as I always do around this time, but it's kind of funny. This is going back maybe 20 years or so. I had a friend, we were in the city and we took the train back from the city, and we were starving to death, like I always am when I'm in the city. We do a lot of walking and then we come back and it's like we're starving to death. So we decided to order a pizza and we went to the telephone booth. Yes, the telephone booth. It's before cell phones. We went to the telephone booth and we ordered a pizza, and they said like, okay, 10 minutes. That's when pizzas only took 10 minutes to make. And so we went to the pizza place and we saw them take the pizza out of the oven. And so it was hot. And I put it on my lap and it was hot on my lap. And this friend of mine couldn't wait to get home to eat the pizza. So he said, open the box and I'll just grab a piece while I'm driving, which I don't approve of. So don't do that. But he did, and it ended up that it was so hot, he spit out the pizza that was in his mouth, as well as the pizza topping. The cheese fell too, and it fell into the gear shift, and it was all messy and disgusting. And he then had to have the car detailed to get the pizza out of the gear shift, and they couldn't get it all out. So it smelled like old cheese for months and months and months. So that's my tale. So don't do that. Wait till you get home and don't drive and eat pizza at the same time. Okay, well, did you know the origins of modern pizza is known by the name pizzarelle, which was kosher for Passover? They were like flatbread cookies eaten by Roman Jews after returning from the synagogue on particular holidays. It has been suggested that modern pizza was first made more than 2,000 years ago when Roman soldiers added cheese and olive oil to matzah. Boy, am I hungry. There are records of people adding other ingredients to bread to make it more flavorful, and that can be found throughout ancient history. In 16th century Naples, a flatbread was referenced as a pizza, known as a dish for poor people. It was sold on the street. The ancient Greeks had a flatbread called plakos, which was flavored with toppings like herbs, onions, and garlic. That sounds so good. This yummy treat was later replaced by oil, tomatoes, or fish. Throughout Europe, there are many similar pies based on the idea of covering flat pastry with cheese, meat, and vegetables, very, very similar to the United States pizza of today. But an often told tale is that on June 11th, 1889, to honor Queen Margherita of Savoy, Italy, the Neapolitan pizza maker Raffaele Esposito created the pizza margherita, a pizza garnished with tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil. It sounds so good. It represented the national colors of Italy, as on the Italian flag, and it's still very, very popular today, the margherita pizza. But the pizza we love today first made its appearance in the United States in 1905 with the arrival of Italian immigrants and was very, very popular among large Italian populations in New York City, Chicago, Philadelphia, and St. Louis. A matter of fact, the first documented United States pizzeria was Lombardi's on Spring Street in New York City, licensed to sell pizza in 1905. Unfortunately, if you go to New York City now, Lombardi's is not at the Spring Street location anymore, so you missed out on that one. The international breakthrough of pizza came after World War II, when Allied troops occupying Italy, weary of their rations, were constantly on the lookout for good food. They discovered the pizzeria and local bakeries were hard-pressed to satisfy the demands from the soldiers. The American troops involved in the Italian campaign to get pizza popular in America took their appreciation for the dish back home to America, and it was raved by veterans ranging from the lowliest private to Dwight D. Eisenhower. Wow. It actually grew in popularity by the 1960s, and guess what? This one is unbelievable. It was popular enough to be featured in an episode of Popeye the Sailor Man. Who remembers Popeye? I do, but barely, because I remember him in reruns. I'm way too young to remember him when it first came out. I'm way too young for that. My tale is that I was in Munich, Germany, and wanted to go to someplace a little different than the Hofbrauhaus, which is very popular place to visit if you're in Munich. And Munich food is comfort food. It's potatoes and sausages and Jaeger schnitzel and really heavy food. And I wanted something a little different. We were there for a while. And so the front desk concierge person recommended that we try this pizzeria. Well, we said, okay, we'll try it. So we went over, if you know Munich, we went over by the Vischelen Market. It was kind of a little far away. But when we got there, we had the best pizza that I can remember in a long time. I loved it. Loved it. And then we went to Hamburg, Germany, and once again, we had the best pizza. And it was so, so delicious. And they do make pizzas with this one particular pizza. You wouldn't believe it. It has anchovies, tuna, it has an egg on it, has all kinds of things on it. So they make them very special. Or they just have the pepperoni pizza, which is what I like. And so it is a real special thing. I want to give a shout out, hello, to the waitstaff and the owner at Ponte Pizza. Hello there. My favorite place to go in Hamburg, Germany. And also, when we were there, they have markets, and they had the Tyrolean market stand, and the Tyroleans are German and Italian, and they actually have a type of flatbread pizza that is very good there. It's made with the flatbread that we spoke of before, and it has just basically prosciutto or ham or some kind of meat and tomatoes. And I think they do sour cream as well on the flatbread. Very, very good. They also do a calzone, which is very, very good as well. So pizza is well known throughout the world, and it is a wonderful, wonderful dish. We always enjoy it, and we always think about how we love it so much. And now you know how it's become an American mainstream. And now with that, I am starving for a pizza. I haven't had one in a while. I've been so good. I do try to eat non-processed foods, as I mentioned, which is a lot of salads and a lot of good stuff, which I don't mind. But now it is time for me to have my pizza. Yes. And I should have ordered it before, but what I'm going to do is, as we go out, I'm going to tell you that I am on Stitcher. I'm on iTunes, talktalentrivia.com, and I am talktalesandtrivia@gmail.com. I have Instagram pictures I am putting up of all our little favorite things that we talk about. And I am going to, right now, I am going to call my local pizza place. Where's my phone? Okay, right here. And I am going to see you later. Hi. Yes, I'd like to order a pizza for delivery. Okay. 45 minutes? I don't know. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye. Okay, guys, I gotta go because I gotta get my stuff ready. If I'm not there, they're gonna leave, and I want my pizza. So I will see you next week. Bye.